So let's see how to teleport on Davinci Resolve. So in order to do that, you mainly need two clips. One is the clean plate without the subject, and one with the subject. So what you have to do is come to effects and let's bring in an adjustment clip on top like this. It need not be equal on both sides, but I'll just place it in something like this. So just select this adjustment clip and right click, open in Fusion page. So now let's create our teleportation node. So for that, what you have to do is shift spacebar and select dent. This dent, okay, the one that's mentioned DNT. And you need to change the type of the dent to cosine dent. Now we need to do keyframing on size and strength. Let's see where you want to start. Let me make this 0 for now. So let's see the clean plate ends at frame 15 in my case, and the 16th frame is where the subject appears. I will go 3 frames back, 1, 2, 3. That is frame 13. So that after 3 frames, the subject will appear. So I'll go 3 frames back and hit a keyframe on strength and size. Then let's go to 3 frames, 1, 2, 3. So frame 16 is where the subject appears. In that, I'm going to change the strength to minus 0.5 and also increase the size to a little bit. You can also adjust the sender so that the subject is covered properly somewhere here. I look so funny right here. Okay, somewhere here. Then let's go to 3 frames again, 1, 2, 3, and let's make the strength back to 0. Now let's come to spline. This is where the magic is. Select the strength node under dent. Press this one to fit in your screen. Control A and press S on your keyboard. And holding command, you need to make the curve like this on both sides. So you have something like this. Now you can add in a camera shake. So shift spacebar, camera shake, press add. First of all, let me reduce the speed and the overall strength to a little bit, because otherwise it will be too much. Let me reduce the overall strength to a little more like this. Speed I can increase a little more. Okay, you need to keyframe here. So let's see where the transition is happening. So as you remember, it was in frame 13 where the transition is about to start. So on frame 13, I'll come to settings. Under blend, I will hit a keyframe, make it all the way to 0. Go 1 frame. That is where you can see the transition is starting to happen. So I will put a keyframe and make it all the way 1. Now 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The transition ended here. So I will hit a keyframe here again. And in the very next keyframe, I'll reduce the blend all the way to 0. Come to spline, select camera shake, press this one, Control A, press S on your keyboard. So you have only the shake happening during the transition. As you can see, when the camera shake is enabled, there is some checkerboard visible here. So what you can do is come in the edit tab and just zoom in both of this clip to a little bit. So once you hit play, you'll have something like this. So let's see. Now the sound effects that I used for this is, you can see here, it's all from Epidemic Sound. So it's a mix of all this. There is like transition, whoosh, then there is cinematic hit, and then there is some impact. Also all these from Epidemic Sound. So once I combine everything, you'll get that nice sound effect. Now since this is an adjustment clip, you can save this for later use. So for that, come to media bin, come to your power bin. If the power bin doesn't show up, click on these 3 dots, select show power bins, and you can create a folder and you can rename it to something like effects. Just you can drag it here like this, and you can rename this to teleport, so that for every project this is available and you can use it whenever you want. I hope this video was helpful to you. You can use this to really spice up your videos. So if you guys need any other tutorials, do mention them in the comments. That's pretty much it for this video. For those who don't know, I'm Fenzer. I do travel, tech and filmmaking on this channel. So if you're into that sort of stuff, please consider hitting the subscribe button. And I can see that on my analytics that about 80% of people who views my content are not subscribed to the channel. So please subscribe to this channel. It will help creators like us to grow and put out such content for you guys. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all as always in the next one.